Welcome back. We're going to continue with Sunless Sea. Last time, what did we do? We delivered the medallion to the Court of Isle of Cats. Yes. Let's see. Where was I? Okay, so I know that I went to... Did I go to the hot? We were already at the hot. Right. So then we went south, explored a bit here, went to Agal, which that's the sea urchin that has like the ship skewered on it. Yeah. And then we went to Isle of Cats, where we completed our quest there. We have a new quest, which is to get a present. Yeah, present from the canal. Then we went to Rosegate, and we now have a quest to slowly create the underwater cigars. And we also then went to Visage. We did progress some of the cigars, but it requires a lot of items that we don't have. Then we went to Visage. We did a quest there, or went through the entire thing, got a captivating treasure. Yeah. And we saw like the whole thing, a whole ceremony of within the mask and everything, which was really cool. And then we went to Rack, and we have a new contract to go to Khan's Heart, which is a bit far away, so I'm not going to do that now. And then we went... Oh, we also... What did we progress? Oh, we also got the bottle of tether. Yeah. For the dude that is in other... Yeah. And then... We also had a memory. I remember we took some tether. Oh yeah, we had a memory of like, or a vision of being in a room and getting a letter from our loved ones that said yes. Yeah. And then we went to Salt Lions, and then that's where we ended. And we were gonna pick up some stuff for the Salt Lions, which we'll do now. We can compile a port report first. And we can visit the Unmakers. Lost 5 tear. That's all for now. Perfect. We can't buy anything, but that's okay. We don't need to. We have the slow engine on. Perfect. We also have a bunch of items that are just kind of filling up our inventory at this point. But we can carry Sphinx Stone to London. And I want to do one more, and then I'm gonna have to toss something out, which I'm gonna toss out. No, definitely not you. Definitely not you. So yeah, probably a supplies. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the supplies. We do that. Okay. And then we head to whoops. Because we don't have a whole lot of fuel left. We still have 7, which is fine, but it's not ideal. And then I was watching a video back of me playing when we were exploring the Elder Continent, just for review, essentially, making sure that everything's fine with it. And I found out that we can get a Dawn, Speck of Dawn, whatever it's called, that we need from the Grand Geode. So that covers that. So then, if we open our Gazette and go to you, not you, down here. No. Yeah. One cask of sapphire, element of dawn. One cask of sapphire is 40 units of ivory that we can buy. Along with mechanic's secret and the unsettling sage. So then we just need elements of dawn, which I know takes like 40 supply, which isn't actually that bad to get. But I want to confirm the exact cost. And we need the King Eater, not King Eater's castle, the unsettling sage. That we need to get from wisdom. That's here? Yeah. Which, that one might be expensive. But I think for this session, we're going to go to London. Actually, we're going to go to Low Barnet. And then drop off our parson that we picked up. I forget where we picked him up. But we're going to drop him off and use our port reports in there to see if we can do anything. Then we're going to go to London and then go to Iron Republic. Actually, we're going to go to Canal first and then Iron Republic, get a bunch of supplies, and then go exploring. Because exploring being cleaning up here and also going to Wisdom. Because I want to see how much it costs to get the sage. Because I'm very curious of what that engine is. And then I'm sure the engine's going to be like, maybe it's a serpent engine and it's not great, but like 10% efficiency is still pretty good, other than it's slow, which isn't great. Also, we can have our light on to reduce tear. Because actually, do I want to go up? Because I do want to go Khan's Heart. Yeah, we could do up and then the Mox Island, Shepherd's Isle. And we haven't done the undercroft of this, so we can do that too. I still wish there was a undercroft map that we got as well. It's kind of annoying that it's not. There isn't one. Because then we just have to use this and then be like, whatever, Anth, yeah, that's where it is. And we don't know exactly where we've explored and where we haven't, which is really annoying. We're good. Plenty of fuel to get there. In fact, I'm kind of wondering if I should go underwater to see if there's anything. It's because they're more likely to fight things down there and fighting stuff. Oh, never mind. Something's fighting us. Is it you? I saw something up there, but no, guess not. Guess nothing is. You know you're the boat, aren't you? No, that's way too big of a beam for it to be a... No, that's Patrick's a lot. Okay. I don't know what that was. That's okay. And then we can see how much, because the other one that we can do for the sage is to try and break him out, but that requires a lot of iron. And we have some, but it's not a massive amount. So, not perfect. Oh, we can also see if he'll take the Watchful Curio as one of the things. I doubt it, but you never know. For one of the curiosities. Where's the little barnet? And we still have a bit. Not much, though. Oh yeah, we never did the Nanako underneath Nanako. Oops. Oh well. We can do that too at some point. I want to know if there's anything underneath because we did get told that it's There's a well, essentially, that, okay, we don't have a lot of fuel left. We should be fine. Alright, what? Not on ground. Barnet, there you are. Port. Guess we don't need the light then. Save a little bit of fuel. Barnet. We can deliver a wandering parson. He presses close to a porthole as you dock. Low Barnet, he murmurs. The gate to the deeps. Call to worship. You'll hear tales here from distant trenches of the Untersee, and some of them might even be true. But the strangest ones are jealously guarded. Light from the dock glints in his eye. Hidden mysteries and blatant listeners. He glances at you, then gathers his luggage. Won't you join me below for a while? An explorer would learn more value here, much of value here. You delivered a parson. Our quality's gone from it. Okay. Oh. Wait, no. We need a story contest first for that. Okay, computer. Trade stories with the congregation. We can speak of Anth. We can speak of Rosegate. And we can speak of Rack. Okay, we'll speak of Anth. You speak of consuming desire. And mornings where every moment gleams with promise. You talk about broken vows and love shattered, about a heart glowing sharp as a barber's razor. You talk about how clearly you see the passions of others while obscuring your own motives. The listening sailors cast their eyes down, looking into the past. You now have one Low Barnet storyteller. You gained one Z story. You no longer have this. Support report Anth. We can do the same for Rosegate. Luxuriously rolled. Luxuriously? There we go. You describe the gleaming cabinets of cigars, the impressions of far-flung pieces conjured by each puff, the uplifting bite of freshly cut grass under surface sun. The dark whiff of lightless cellars stacked with mushroom wine. The sweating, savage scents of London's flesh pots. Their audience inhales in union, savoring imaginary smoke. You no longer have one of this. A port report Rosegate. You gained one Low Barnet storyteller. You gained one Z Zori. Tori. And then we can do the same for Rack. New heights. You describe a city built with shipwrecks. A colossal tipsy tower lashed together by sentient weed. The weed commands the city's inhabitants to wreck more and build higher. The tower has already broken the surface and is extending towards the cavern roof. Only last week, it caught its first dirigible. I don't remember what a dirigible is. You gained one Low Barnet storyteller. You gained one Z Zori. You no longer have any of this. A port report Rack. Okay. Now for now, stories keep for another time. I still can't do anything. I need Low Barnet storyteller 4. Hey, shops. We can trade in Tales of Terror for fuel and supplies for Memories of Distant Shores, which is terrible. Now, oops. How did I hit? I wasn't moving. Okay. Whatever. So then we can go back to London. Okay. Should be able to. Perfect. Revenue man, we don't have any issues, so this is fine. Collect messages. Nothing has changed. Something has changed underneath. Yeah, that's all the same. Alarming scholar. We were good to collect stuff, but they just give me fragments anyhow. But we should go to London. Oh yeah, we need crew. That's right. We can deliver Sphinx Stone, gain 1,000, lost 2 tear. Okay, perfect. Visit the Rose Market. Oh, we do have a scintillac that we can sell. 105 echoes for that. Perfect. And then lodging. We can do you. Perfect. Also London, a new recruit. Zaler, perfect. We want to go up to about 23, somewhere around there. You want hunting trophies. I think I can give you those. Do I need those for visit your study? Clean catch. Yeah, I don't need. Okay, so I can give you those. Lost 7 hunting trophies, gain 500 echoes, gain 2 objective, now total 8, a dream and a scheme. Now he needs coffee or relics. Coffee is actually fairly easy to get if we get the correct day in the Iron Republic. New port reports. When they're bright. Chapel Lights. Isle of Cats. Polytheoreme. Visage. Frost Found. Con Shadow. Salt Lions. Argyle is new. Station 6. One hears strange stories. Oh, that's it. Okay, 45 echoes, 1 favor, 1 fuel. The Admiralty collects these. Did you ask a drownie to marry you? Lost 1 port report, gained 1 fuel, gained 55 echoes. Low Barnet. Yes, we did that one. Okay, that's good. And then we can look at shops. I want to sell some stuff. Ivory, I want to keep. Scintillac, probably. Scintillac, sorry. Probably want to keep. I forget if I can sell them better. Nah, we get rid of them. We sell them. Casket of sapphires. We can sell all but 1. No, I'm gonna keep those. Royal blue feathers, we don't need to sell. We're gonna sell the casket of mushroom wine. Actually, we're gonna be going north. Whoops. Oh well. Okay, and there was anything else? Didn't one of you buy Clayman. You. Okay. Perfect. And then we can go to hold and then swap these. And then good everywhere else. I think I want to buy a couple candles. Yeah. We have 13 fuel. Oh, but I want to go to the Iron Republic, right? Okay, we go south then. To the Iron Republic to buy them. Because I do also want to see the cost of the... we'll be coming back up. I do want to see... Oh, wait. I want to swap engines. Because we might as well go there fast. I want to see the cost of the Element of Dawn. Because I know it's 40 supplies, but I don't remember the other part. But like 40 supplies are fairly cheap. Realistically. Especially because we can get them 15 echoes apiece at Iron Republic. So that makes it what, $600? 15 times 2 is 30, then 60. Yeah, $600. So, and that's relatively like costless. Well, I mean, $600 is still a bit, but like we can make, I think, around 1,000 trip from London to Iron Republic. Also, we want to get our gift. Or we want to see if we can get the gift, because we don't want to pick it up because it's illegal, right? And I still want to pick up crew. So we don't want to pick up the gift right away. Gift for the Pirate King is one of the things they search for. Travel to the surface. High risk challenge. That one looks like a surface sailor. Surely you could coax him onto your ship. Okay. But this is a high risk, so I'm not gonna do that. Okay. Report. Gone. Go back down. Yeah, we can make about 1,000 a trip, kinda. I don't know the exact numbers because we're using a different ship. Using the cargo ship, it was around 1,000 per each way. One slight, on average, roughly, kinda. So it was pretty quick to get the full thing. Oh yeah, there's also a spot here that I haven't seen underground. Also, I can try going up while under the water to see if there's any currents or anything interesting. Then it might even be more efficient. Probably not. Be surprised if there's one directly north or south or whatever. Okay. What day is it here? 12. Okay, so we can do a port report. Okay, gain 2 hearts, gain 1 tail, perfect. And then do market, so it's still the same. We could buy a long box. We're not gonna. But we can buy fuel. We buy supplies. And we go south. And this ensures that if it's only 40 supplies as well, we can just outright get a Element of Dawn, which is really nice to have, because then we only need the ivory, which we can buy fairly easily at Pond Shadow, I think. And we can also get, then we just need the Peerless Seer. Peerless Seer? Something along those lines. Castle Clear. It's not the one I'm looking for. It's a Geo. Ooh, we could also check what's underneath the element of dawn. Not the element of dawn. The dawn machine. Which I think would be interesting. As much as I like fighting the Radiance ships, because they seem to have good stuff. Okay, giant, grand geode. Compile port report. Okay, we need vital intelligence. Okay, and 50 supplies. Okay, so compile port report. And speak with somebody in authority. Lost 5 terror, gained 1 memory. Sunstroke hasn't changed because it's higher than 0. Light is pretty perfect. Shop, shipyard. Really. We'll still stop in at the Iron Republic on the way back, just because we can. But mainly the Dawn Machine. I want to see if the Dawn Machine's interesting. What in the world are you? Well, that counts as interesting in my book. Ow. 18 damage, nice. And I can't avoid that, wonderful. Okay, so we might be repairing our ship afterwards. And he still can hit me from that far away, so we might as well just sit here. At least we're not losing crew. Did I get a Dawn Fleck? Whatever that means. You've defeated a Dawn Fluck. Pale light oozes from the ruined flesh of the Fluck. Its amber spines are slowly liquefying into a gel. Luminescence spreads throughout the water as the Dawn Fluck dissipates. We can send some of your crew to harvest the Fluck. The Fluck is extremely unusual. Its flesh may hold something of value. I don't really want to do that, though I am near a port. Fetch a piece of the Fluck to study. That color, that light, it demands investigation. Okay, the chances aren't much different, but I want to harvest more. I know we might lose our crew, one of our crew. Oh, so we won't even have less than half. Okay, so we can do that. Away in the dark, you send your crew out into the dark. From the observation dome, you watch them become silhouettes against the light of the Fluck. Its pale radiance grows in strength as the flesh sloths away. It is like the last moment of a nearer spent candle. In an instant, the Z is dark. As your crew turn to return, one fights to stay among the last of the luminescence. Your crew returned without her. The went from my airline wasn't worth the risk. You lost 1 crew, you gained 1 hearts. Okay, now I need to go back to dock and put Clayman on. Because we are not happy. Also, we have a say, so we can get rid of... Oh, hey, that's a radiant ship. Grand Geode asked to speak with something of authority. Lost 5 terror, gained 1 memory. And then we can go hold and swap out the Clayman. And go fight this ship. You tend to have good stuff. Tend to being the keyword. So usually we have the bigger ships. Should be fairly stalled. And not that bad. Not the best, but investigate the hold. What treasures did the villains take? You've opened a cache of curiosities, a filthy scrap of paper, tale of terror. Not great. Okay. Check. Oh, yeah, what did it say? Terror again. And get another Memories of Distant Shore. Oh, you're new. A bond. We're meeting a whole bunch of new things today. We want that now. No, we don't want to be that. And I am messing up my inputs. That's dead. You've defeated Bondling. Its corpse is a mound of twisted metal and flesh. Its mottled skin further marred by the gaping rends inflicted by your weapons. Tear the cage from the Bondling. The metal is strong and sturdy. You have a need for it. Or we can carve the Bondling up for preservations. Provisions. It does, after all, resemble tuna. An oversized tuna stuffed into a knot of metal. No, we'll do the metal. Merciful end. Removing the cage is back-breaking work. Rods of steel run through the Bondling's inflamed, swollen flesh. Its body was warped to fit its cage. Even its red eyes are distorted, pulled out to align by the band across its face. Before carrying the reclaimed metal away, your engineers wipe frothy slime off of it. She gestures to the stain. It'll take a good sanding to get rid of this. You gain 10 hull, not a whole lot. You gain 3 hunting trophies, that's something. You gain 50 fragments. And then here we have some random light show. Yeah, tear 5 fragments 100. I'm okay with that trade. Because getting rid of tear right now is very easy. I want to see the dawn machine, which I guess this gives oxygen, right? Yeah. Which I gave permanent oxygen, but that'd be asking a bit too much. Okay, there's nothing here. Oh, there's another fleck of dawn we can go kill. Oh, there's a current here too. I want to see, is there anything underneath the dawn machine? No, it's just really bright. Okay, interesting. I guess that does give some some info. Also, what in the world are these? Oh, it doesn't really matter if, right, because you just deal damage all around you. I love hit scan enemies in a game where everything else isn't. I'll come back here. I'll get pulled into the current. That's fine. We have like these fleshy bits, but I think they're just rocks. We're gonna do the same thing to send your crew to harvest. Radiance. You send your crew out into the dark. From the observation, the dome, you watch them become silhouettes against the light of the flock. Its pale radiance grows in strength as the flesh sloshes away. It is like the last moments of a near-spent candle. That's all the same. Your crew hurry to gather up the firmer flesh pieces. In an instant, the sea is dark. Your crew makes their way back slowly, laden with armfuls of organs like amber eggs. You succeed in our heart's challenge. You now have one colossal flux core. Sentiments and histories coil, prisoned by Irigo, as the Rigo is prisoned by amber. Mourn the mind that has passed. Whatever that means. And you gain 2 hearts. Well, it's an easy way to get hearts, other than it kills my pull. Also, put back up. Because I feel like every time we surface, it spawns enemies. Oh, speaking of which, there's a radiance thing, so we could just sit here, kill a bunch of them. Oh, this is the dreadnought, so that's the one I was looking for. Yeah, we can just sit there and flip between them, killing dreadnoughts and dawn flux. But I don't know what to do with the colossal whatever it's called. Flux core? I don't know, they just miss sometimes because I don't have the torpedo now. Maybe that's one of the stats. Did we even get hit that time? I don't think so. Scuttle her, open a cache of curiosities, and intriguingly lumpy sack. It's probably not a sack full of skulls. 1 crate of human souls. Actually, I probably should have read that because we don't normally get souls. Though I think we have before. Because then I didn't know if I could sell them or not, but it's fine as long as they're not unstamped. Which these are, so it should be fine. Do this again. Lost 5 tear, gain 1 memory of distant shore. Yeah. I don't know what to do with the colossal whatever it's called. It takes up space. Luck core. Yeah. I say can't be sold on the London market. Okay. Sad. Yeah, so I don't know if those are valuable, then that's a good way of making money because I can just flip between above and below deck or underwater and just kill a bunch of things. Oh, I could do that with the pirate poet too. Because we know roughly where she spawns. And she gives, like, I think it's a random value. I assume it's a random value. Most of the things in this game seem to be. a random value of echoes plus fuel and supplies. So as long as we don't worry too much about getting our terror up, then we can just do that. Oh, I don't have a say. I have to wait. Because I do want to buy supplies. Yeah, so we could do that, but I'm probably not going to do that on while recording. In one of these sets, it's probably been more of a experimental while we're grinding for money or something like that. While I'm grinding for money, kind of like I did before. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like that's a good way of making money. Also, we're getting collecting tear. No, we're not. Okay. Which is a very precise. Rolling around to a J turn. A really bad J turn, but J turn nonetheless. Nope, didn't get it. Okay. We want to buy a bunch of supplies. Like 30. And like 30 fuel because I want to go traveling. So we'll do 30. Why not 40? Sure. And we go get our boat repaired. Then we go north. And then we go Fallen, get our boat repaired. We go to Vanderbright to see if they... Oh, we could see if they take the Flux Core as well as a curiosity. And then that could be another one. And then we're going to go to Demox Island. Demox Island, and cross and start clearing up this. Also, we need to go to Khan's Heart to send more ships to Iraq. Because I like the plot line of that as well, so we'll do those. Iraq seems like a fun place. Though we've some places. Also, Pawn hates us right now because I keep sending ships to us and we keep blowing them up because, well, why are they fighting us? And then they get mad for some reason. So, yeah, there's that. So they're mad at us a little bit right now. I don't know exactly how mad, to be fair, but probably quite mad. So yeah, we use fuel a lot more than hunger at the moment. So we should buy more fuel per hunger. You can see how much, because we had 40 of each when this hits. Oh, but I want to submit port reports. Yeah, okay. So it'll be whatever minus how many we're getting from the port reports. So we don't need our light on because A, we're going to be decreasing our tear by 20 in a second anyhow. And B, that we're not getting actually a tear here. Yeah, it's fine. Farming Scholar has stuff for us. Time with family. Enjoy their company. We have ivory, but that's not what I want to sell. I want to sell creative human souls. And then you want coffee, you are that. You want a watchful curio. Okay, well, we'll hold on to it for now, just in case it's wanted by the other group. But I do want to do a new recruit, sailor, and then we'll do a standard one, which is 2 crew. Then dry docks. You told us no 600, perfect. It's not. We have 90, so we can do you. Where are we at? 34. Smart port reports. Canadian Canal. 5 Echoes. Iron Republic, 1 fuel. Grand Geode, 1 fuel. So that increased our fuel by 2. Okay, so we know when we get 30, or yeah, when we get 30 food to decrease the fuel amount by, or increase the fuel, no, decrease it by 2. Yeah. Yeah. However, that's going to take a while. We may not actually have enough. Oh, there's a thing you can kill. You're just a pirate boat, but you can die nonetheless. Gain 5 supplies. Well, that just messes up our entire system. Other than we can just do 35 now. Actually, that'd be fine. Okay, 35. Or 40, because then that's just half. So yeah, we can just do 40. That's with the light on too. Okay, Tune colonies. Explore Vanderbright. Visit the curator. Nope, don't have any of them. Okay. Gather gossip. And yeah, here we go. Here we go. West. West? East. We're on the west coast, yeah. London is the west coast. West continent, I guess. Oh, look at that. Make it faster to kill. Oh yeah, we're at 40, so we decrease fuel by 10. So 5 per 10. So double. Okay. We can gather up the corpses. That's fine. Don't really have a problem with terror right now. Also, we could be being unlocked. Because that's a lot more interesting than above water at the moment. Your the current going which way? Going the good way for us. Other than it's gonna go straight into a... What? What's fighting us? Oh, that's a brig. A skilled crewman. There's a sailor who came begging to you for birth? He's done good work for this one, but he's keeping a little shrine to the salt, the nameless god of the horizon, at the back of the hull. We can permit it. Out here, a captain needs all the help he can get, even from sad, strange gods of farewell, or forbid it. You'll have none of this nonsense aboard your ship. If the salt even exists, its attention is dangerous. Now we permit it. A breath of air. You let him keep his salt circle and his chalked arrow. That night, as you stand on the foredeck, a soft breeze comes out of the east. The salt's direction tousles your hair, passes. Now we have salt's attention, and a certain matter has become clear. Welcome to stranger aboard your ship. Okay. We can search the Corsair wreck. Is this worth? No, I don't think so. I don't think that's worth. Where are we? Oops. Our one hull damage, sad. Stance. That does get us faster. Also, we need to go northeast. Beloved, we can kill you. Also, there's something down there and something up. We go down first. Also, we should fire it. Oops. Dissected for knowledge. Failed. 15 fragments. 3 here. Choice cuts. You lost 12 hunger. You gained 1 tear. Okay. You are a wreck. Big wreck. Dreadnought. Ship of Answers. The wreck has fallen into a crevasse in the Z bed. It lies embedded by the stones, embraced by the stones. We can go deeper inside the wreck. The first sweep of your lantern reveals wreckage scattered across the lower decks, fallen weapons, fallen lives. Okay, we can do that. Captain's log. You uncover a logbook beneath a pile of rags and water-claimed bones. The writing reveals the ship was bound for Shander, containing a precious cargo, a brilliant historian's lost work. The log tells of a passenger obtained, a gilly-strung Chelenate hunter. It describes how he insisted that he be allowed into the cargo hold. Of a pitched battle that ensued when he wasn't. Dried stains underfoot tell the rest. The hold remains secure. Breaking it open, you discover a box of bone carvings, providing a description of the Shelenate's great turtle, and an account of its death. According to the account, the turtle was not hunted, as the Shelenate claims, but was already dead when they found it. Okay. You could discover the bone carvings to Screen Chandler. The discovery quality is gone. You gain 5 terror. You now have 1 cargo of answers. This bone bears an account of Shelenate's great turtle and its death. It challenges established history. It should be delivered to Scrim Shander. Is that a hold item? No. Okay. Interesting. I don't know where Scrim Shander is, though. So, we continue. One day we'll find it, I'm sure. Maybe. Because I don't know where I've been. You're not a real wreck. Fake wreck. And you're a dancing wreck for some reason. Gone now. But we can do boarding party. Enemy territory, lost troop. 2 crew, gain 1 iron. There we go. Running out of oxygen. Where are we? Shepherd Isles. Okay. I want to go up here to get this block. And then we want to go down. I don't really care about Anth, to be fair. I highly doubt we can find anything, because why would we? But, okay, so now we go down, right. Southeast, if you will. Hello. Ship. Oh, you're just a pirate steamer. It's okay, pirate steamer. I'll be dead in like 2 seconds. Leave the skull her. Bolt of fabric. Hopefully we can sell that somewhere, because I don't really want it taking up my space. Oh, your glory. I don't want glory. The other one. Khan's heart. Mage. Yeah, you get me there. And we can go Khan Shadow, and then Wisdom, and then up and clean up this, I think. So, yeah. I want to see the cost. Find help for the genial magician. Someone in Khan's heart has what he needs. That's right. I forgot about this. Oh, cool. We have the stuff to speak to sages. Or we can spend how much? 500. This is 5 secrets, a bowl and a watchful, a bale of Bravlo linen. 500 is probably easier than 5 secrets. I want to keep my secrets because they're useful for leveling up. The merchants of truth. The informers of the copper quarter by the docks peddle knowledge from all over the Hunter's Z. The only things they won't sell are their real names. One who calls herself the Bright Bird introduces you and the magician to Wizard Man in bright spider's silk, a collector of looking glasses. The magician and the collector mutter together for a while. The collector wheezes with laughter. At last the magician returns, eyes bright. All shall be well, he says, and all manner of things shall be well. I know where to go now. I know what to do. Thank you, my friend. My revenge is almost within my grasp. He looks ruefully at his hook. Return to London to continue and visit the forgotten quarter. Okay. The magician's story continues. You lost 500 echoes. Laura ventures to Rack. A London captain smokes Cognian, 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 whatever. Cognian pipe as she admires the reflection of the street lamps in the water. Spin her a story of the lights. You saddle beside her. Beside her and comment on the water. It's beautiful how the city ripples, isn't it? It reminds you of a port you once came across, you say. A place where they light their way with colored fire and dine on fish-fed flowers. She need only find the red and white lights beneath the waves. The captain huffs. Blue smoke streams through her nose. She dumps her ash into the water and sets off for the docks without another word. She'll be sailing over Rack in no time. The city is in want. You now have 9 Rack ships sent to Rack. Okay. Panicked wave. There's someone in the shadows trying to draw your attention with equal parts discretion and desperation. Okay. Well-intended questions. The impolite investigator shakes your hand with a violent, extreme vigor. Good day, Captain. When do we leave port? Can your ship outrun the Khan's best? Not that you'll have to, but it'd be comforting to know what you could. Take its hint. He needs to escape, and you can get him away. Or you ignore his hint. His insolent questions are irritating. Incessant questions. My brain. You don't want him aboard. Now we take the hint. I'll welcome myself on board. Where's my bunk? He heads up the plank before you. He continues talking, expecting you to keep up. The Cognians don't seem to like me asking questions. Not many people do. It's made me unpopular in most ports. But there's still one I haven't tried. Could you take me to Hideaway? It's beneath the waves on the back of a giant beast. You cannot miss it. You've been asked to take him to Hideaway. A man with many questions is on your vessel. You should take him to whatever that place is called, where everybody just asks questions. I don't want to do any of these. Yeah. We leave. I don't want to deal with Khan. The Khans. Not the New Vegas Khans. Those are fine. These don't like me all that much. So we go to Khan Shadow instead. Because you might be able to buy stuff off of me. Oh yeah, I was thinking, what was the watchful curio that, or who'd buy that, but then I remember now. Create human souls. You can buy that, but you can't sell it. I can sell captivating treasure here. I can buy supplies. Yeah, no. Okay, it's ivory that I can buy here, though, for decently cheap. So now I go down, and I probably want to go transform. There's a giant rib cage. There it is. Okay, so wondering if that's where Hideaway is, because it said on the back of a giant beast. So I assume that's what that is. mean, it's not necessarily the case because giant beast could mean a lot of things. I think giant beast could be in this. Or a statue or something. Okay. It's albino moray. Haven't seen one of you in a while. There's also, we saw something before around here that we didn't even get the name of. It was just something. It had like 5 or 300 health. It was just a bunch of squids or something. No. Dissected. Armory. Gain 10 fragments. 1 ivory. 100. I'll take ivory. I'm okay with that. Takes up whole space, but should be coming on to new stuff. Perfect. Then we can go 6th. I thought I saw a light turn there, but I'm not sure. We also went to go too far. To east. But here's wisdom. So I'm gonna go. What was that? I saw that. Oh, it's a bound shark. Okay. Particularly tormented bound shark. My bad. I don't know what that means. But 211. Right. Oh, it's yard. Particularly dead. Defeated bound shark. Examining its cage armature. Failed. Gain 5 fragments. 1 hunter feed. We gained 1 home. Gained 1 tear. Yeah, that was what we had happened before. Meaning, I want to succeed in one of those. Okay, this is done. So then we can go north after this. After we get to wisdom, and I'm running low on fuel, so I probably want to. Oh, there's another brown shark. I want to swap engines now. Oh, where are you? Okay. No. Shops? No. I don't want to buy. Wisdom. Okay. Hand over prisoner. Exchange a secret for prisoner. This requires. You need 175 pages. No. I can compile a port report. 3,000 to ransom a prisoner. And this is a 14% chance of succeeding. No, we wait. Okay. Then we need to upgrade our hearts. Or, what's the bottom one? Veils. Yeah, no. 3,000. Oof. Okay. Go kill that bound shark. That's what we do. Does that make you come over? Yes, that does. Particularly tormented bound shark. Over here, shark. Oh, that's still hidden. So I guess they are still counting. I guess that makes sense. Same as cage. Digging deeper. The cage has begun to distort its shape more than seemingly reasonable. But then a shark has no bones. Rods of iron inserted deep into its flesh have done impossible things. There are organs in there, none of you recognize. Its suffering must have been extraordinary. You take a tooth as a trophy. If your hull is damaged, your engineers can repurpose some of its cage as repair materials. Oh, we are actually max hull now. Oh, we were before. Okay. So bound sharps, not worth fighting. Other things for supplies, I assume. Okay. Then we want to go underground. That is a spine. What is in fact but a spine? Oh, there we go. We found. Oh no, that's the wrong place. The impolite investigator's question. The impolite investigator approaches you, smiling. Now we're safely submerged. I have a question, Captain. I've discovered that several crew members are attracted to you. Would you become intimate with them? If so, who? Who would you engage, and why haven't you indulged yet? We can refuse to reply. This is not a topic you wish to speak with him. Respond with a seductive smile. Let him draw his own conclusion. Threaten to kneel hull him. Does he want to play the voyeur? If so, he can arrange for him to be jettisoned from the submarine and dragged along. Maybe he can peek through a porthole and find an answer himself. Or we can eye him hungrily. Isn't he just delicious? Okay. Realistically, no, because I have a partner. I forget what our sweetheart at home is. I think she's female. A wife? I don't know if we're married. So we're going to go with SO, yeah. Significant other. And a child, so... But that's not any of these options. I guess refuse to reply. He meets his gaze, waiting for him to recognize his impropriety. The investigator's smile doesn't falter. Your silence is sufficient answer. Thank you. You'll waste no more time with the man. There are important matters for you to attend to. You refuse to answer the impolite investigator's questions. Also, we accidentally found the wrong place. This isn't Hideaway. This is the place that the Boat of Answers was. Which was interesting. That we somehow found that. Anyhow. Scrimshander. Scrimshander. Before you looms the bone tower of Scrimshander, its city of remembrance. Oh boy, okay. We can sell unread logs. We can sell hunting trophies. That's a good idea. We can buy fuel for relatively cheap and lamentable relics. And ivory for the same price as a con, so not worth. You don't have any ships. Before you loams the bone tower of Scrimshander, the city of remembrance. Ivory structures jut from the pile, supported by buttressing tusks. As your light plays across them, you can make out inscriptions, names, pictures, and dozens of lost languages. The largest one carry a warning. All are welcome to enter, but none may depart without leaving something of themselves behind. this is gonna take a while, I think. I'm gonna call it here then, and then pick it up tomorrow or whenever next set. Yeah. Thank you all for watching, and see you next time. Bye.